That is why in scriptures it says, Nityo Nityo Nam Chetanas Chetanas Nam Eko Bahudadi Kama. So Krishna is one, we are so many. We are so many living in this, but Krishna is only one. The origin of love, because Krishna is trying to please Radharani, Radharani is trying to please Krishna. Krishna is not imperson, he is person. So our Krishna consciousness is to train ourselves to enter into the family of Krishna. This is our movement. So Krishna wants, so that is why our acharyas are trains the disciples or trains the sadhakas to enter into the kingdom of Krishna. And so Krishna doesn't want to suffer in this, wants us to suffer in this material world. He is always opening his arms and hand. Please come to my divine loka, the Goloka Vrindavan. Because Krishna is Aham Sarvasya Prabhavo Matta Sarvam. He says in 10th chapter, 8th sloka. So, and also he says in the 14th chapter, in 14th chapter also, Krishna explains that this material world is perverted. Urdhvam Moolam. He says for the root is down, the root is upside and the branches are downwards. So it is totally reversible. That is why it is called a perverted type of world. So that means the material world is nothing but the reflection of the spiritual world. So Krishna, that is Vedic civilization is training the people how to detach from so-called family, attention, society and children. So that is why there are 4 ashramas are there. Brahmachari, Grahastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. So as soon as we get this age of 6 or 7, one should go to the Gurukul and we should be trained under the guidance of the bona fide spiritual master. Even irrespective of king's son or irrespective of any particular child, they should go to the Gurukul, they should go to the Brahmachari ashram and they should serve the Guru, spiritual master, according to his needs. So a Brahmachari, the duty in the ashrama is to go and beg alms from different houses. They should call everyone as mother, except in Chaitanya Chanakya Pandita says, Matravart Paradaveshu Paradraveshu Lastrayat Atmavat Sarva Bhuteshu Ya Pashyati Sa Panditaha. One should treat everybody as mother except his wife, and one should treat others' property as a garbage, and one should treat everybody as equal. So he is the real Pandita, Chanakya says. So that is the Vedic civilization, that is the etiquette. And attachment to material world has to be cut. So otherwise you cannot go to the kingdom of God. It's very, very difficult. So in Bhavan Bhaktivinoda Thakur Maharaj says, we are floating in the waves of Maya. Like in rainy season, so many vegetables, fruits, water, sand particles, etc., etc. So many things will be floating in the rainwater. So it keeps on coming, it keeps on going. It keeps on floating in the same place. Similarly, we also, the living entities, like the vegetables, fruits and other things, we keep on rotating in the same world, as in some birth as ant, in some birth as animals, in some birth as birds, human beings, demigods, Brahma, so many things. It's all illusory combination. So you have to take care of yourself. Because in 7:14 Krishna says, Daiviyeshi gunamayi mama maya duratya mamevaye prapadyante maya evesha. Krishna says in that sloka, only if you surrender to me, then you can subdue Maya, otherwise you cannot subdue Maya. In 3:27 also it says, Prakriti Kriyamanani Gunai Karmani. Only under the clutches of Maya you have no independence. Yes, you have to be bound to Maya. So if you want to subdue Maya, you have to prapadyante to Krishna. You have to surrender to Krishna. So to summarize this verse, Prabhupada's focusing more on the living entities or the human beings who are so much attached to the family, wife, children, society, money, bank balance, so many gadgets nowadays in the modern world, and to the vehicles. They are so much attached to vehicles, which are, Prabhupada says, it is fully manufactured by nuts and bolts. Nothing but only iron things inside the car. Only the covering looks very attractive. It looks like very attractive. No. So if you want to give up all these things, one has to get trained in such a way that we should have a Vedic civilization. We should learn Vedic civilization from the bona fide spiritual masters. So otherwise we will be floating in the waves of Maya. So so here Arjuna wants to show he is overwhelmed with compassion and is speaking all these things. I cannot kill them because they are very close to me. There are many people who are sons. They are my grandsons. They are my father. They are my mother. But you see, even if you can experience, if you happen to experience in your own life, the nearest ones and the close relationships themselves will be enemy in your further proceedings in your life. I have seen so many times like that. We will be having so deeper cordial relationship with them, but one time they will become our enemies. We both will fight together for some purpose, for some property, or for some money, or for some other material things. So that is why Vedic civilization teaches us and trains us and warns us and caution, and it is also giving caution. Better not to have any attachment to the family members. But once if you are grahastha, you have to live with them. You have to take care of them. You have to show all your compassion so that they can become, nurture the life with Krishna consciousness. So make Krishna in the center at your home and bring them and cultivate them and nurture them by giving different mellows and different flavors in Krishna, in devotion service. Like Shravanam, Kirtanam, there are 12 types of devotion service are there. So you can give them different flavors. You can provide them prasadam. You can take them to the temples. Give opportunity to take association of the devotees. Otherwise, we will be doomed in this material life. And we will keep on taking life after life. Tata dehantara prapti. Dehinosmin yata dehi. 2:13. So we'll keep on changing our bodies, but we keep on facing so many consequences. Birth after birth, birth after birth, birth after birth. This one should really seriously think about this. So it seems it is very boring or dry philosophy, but it is very, very essential, I'll tell you. Otherwise, our we keep on going, changing the bodies without knowing anything. But sometimes we suddenly will ponder, so why is all these things happening to me? Still I am doing all so many good things, but we don't know what things we have done in our previous life. And we don't know the logic of this cycle of birth and death. So it all depends upon the desire we cultivate, the desire we establish throughout our life. So our only desire is to please Krishna and trying to enter to the family of divine Parivar, Krishna's Parivar. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Why? Because Krishna should be centered means in Srimad Bhagavatam, first chapter, first canto, first sloka, it is said, Janmadi Yashayata. I am the origin of everything. I am the cause of everything. Krishna says here. So to train ourselves again to enter into the family of Krishna, this is our moment. Our moment is training this. How to train, so people who are in ignorance, they go on exposing about our moment because people doesn't know about this. They have to read the Shastras, they have to read the Upanishads, they have to read Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita. They should read that. In so many Puranas it is mentioned that the whole civilization is meant to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead, nothing else. That is our Vedic civilization. Different people gives different criteria, different analysis, different strategies for definition of civilization. The real civilization is Vedic civilization. What is Vedic civilization? Vedic civilization tries to be adequate, to treat others as mother, others' wife as mother, but not to grab the property of others, and to treat everyone as Mamaivam Sajivo, the part and parcel of Krishna. All these things one has to apply in his life. That is Vedic civilization. Not just searching for other things. This is good civilization, that is civilization. So many people think gives different definitions of civilization. The civilization means you have to understand from Vedas. And people doesn't take up the Vedas at all. Because we have, for whatever understanding, for whatever explanations, we have to quote from the Shastras. That is why the great Rishis and the great Acharyas, why they have written all these things. They have taken up they have following these Shastras. They are giving these Shastras. We have to take advantage of reading it and understanding it and try to preach others. Quoting the slokas, different quotations from Shastras, because Shastras are like mother. Only a mother can show you or teach you or indicates you who is your father and how to win his heart. So that's all about these two slokas. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.